Well, talking about destroying something, Terry, I want to ask you something else about this Victorian election. Premier Daniel Andrews is trying something that no other state has done. Now, he says that selling off the old State Electricity Commission, which produced electricity for decades and decades, was a mistake. He wants to now nationalise Victoria's power supply again, effectively, and himself run the state on green energy, no coal. Here he is last week.
Bring back the SEC. Our electricity should never have been privatised. It was. Those companies have made their money out of all of us and now they're leaving. And we've got a plan to replace them with government-owned renewable energy to put people before profit and to put downward pressure on people's power bills.
Terry, I think this is the most dangerous promise in the entire election campaign. It could not only destroy the state's economy, it could also hurt many other states, their electricity supplies. Your reaction?
Well, Andrew, I didn't know what I was more staggered by, his chutzpah or his totally tin air to talk about having a new SEC when he spent his entire policy program destroying exactly what the old SEC had built and given Victoria, which was for 60 years safe, plentiful, cheap and reliable power. That was coal-fired power out of the brown coal in the Latrobe Valley, all of which Daniel Andrews, whether he had still been the owner of the SEC, would have wanted to destroy and is in the process of destroying. And the idea of replacing this with so-called wind and solar, so-called renewable energy, Sir John Monash, who created the SEC, would be spinning in his grave. We could get more electricity from Sir John Monash if we could only tap it. At the total chutzpah and extraordinary offensive comment that we get from Dan Andrews wearing an SEC label.
I find it absolutely astonishing, and Victorians will wake up to this con. It is a con with a hell of a hangover, because this is really going to hurt. Terry McCrann, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.